Hi guys, so I'm a twat. I was just recording and then I realized that my OBS was not actually recording. So I'm really sorry, we're going to have a massive chunk cut out, so I'm going to have to quickly summarize it for you guys. So the first thing, obviously I'll edit in some of the clips now, so from the non-commentary thing when I eventually get that recorded. But so essentially we got a video saying that what I heard is puppets got attacked by an unknown perpetrator. Dr. Ratio is currently interrogating us and we're going through our memories to try and work out where exactly we are. Again, I'm really sorry that you missed my reaction to that. I don't know why it didn't start recording when I pressed the button, but you know what? We're just going to have to deal with it and hopefully we can just enjoy the rest of this experience together. Okay, so we are back with these conversations. Now, I will admit I am currently eating some food, so I'm really sorry in advance.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
Right, so to give you the rundown, Herta asked us to go and find a curio that is alive but does not have a body. But we can't recall the name of the curio. So Herta then told us to go speak to Asta. Asta said she doesn't know, so she's told us to speak to two other researchers, basically. One of them called Hinkle. We didn't know the name of the other one. We spoke to the other one being, oh, what's her name? I want to say Inkler or something like that. And now, they mentioned Adler, who apparently is the most knowledgeable when it comes to curios. So now we are, getting ready to go there. So again, I'm really, really sorry, guys.
He went to the scene alone with Peppy?
Peppy!
How could you let him?
Uh-oh, Peppy.
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
Are you... What? I apologize. It's rude to talk with my mouth full of food. What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first? Fucking bullshit.
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
Looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Aren't you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes, well, Peppy isn't here, you see. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
If I don't eat now, I'm not going to eat all day and this video is never going to get recorded. Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Oh, don't like walking and talking.
Looking for Adler? A lost curio.
Yeah.
I see. He'll be able to help.
Okay, right. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's really rude for me to be on camera and I'm going to be putting you guys off. So, be right back. Let me finish my food. Okay, guys, right. I'm done with food. As you can tell, I've had to reapply my makeup because it was becoming a little bit cracky. Oh, that is the wrong way. So, we gotta go and find Adler. Where is he?
Careful. The fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Yeah, no shit. That's fine. He's gonna die now anyway.
Recount.
And I forgot to move my microphone. God damn it.
Time to say bye. Boom. I shall be the judge. Stand still.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
There he is. Oh. Wait, he's near a big guy. I can't change my team either. Fuck.
Over there.
Yeah, there's Peppy.
As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go.
Oh, right, time skip.
Recount.
Try harder.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom. I shall be the judge. The 10 Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Blade of Moon. And lunar flame.
Stand still. Recount.
Okay, all done. Nice and easy.
Hey, are you okay?
Oh, Peppy. Peppy, too cute. Are you the one who knows the most about Curious?
That's me. What's up?
He's so young. He's expected to be a
wants
fucking
ask
kid.
Something about Curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
He's literally a fucking kid. Good Lord mighty. Right. Okie dokie. Okay. Ah, Christ. People. Right. Let's recall the conversation with Adler.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
It's something called a blank. One that has no body but is alive.
All you got?
Yeah.
Too abstract.
Thanks, bro. That's all Herta said.
There's beauty in the abstract, I guess.
Appreciate that.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a wubbaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the...
Huh? What did I say?
Yeah, that is a good question. What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying.
Also, guys, I just want to quickly show you. I got the cutest little thing, right? I have a little Yai Miko in fox form on my desk. Look at her. She's fucking adorable. Absolutely love her. And she's actually made of wood, so she's actually really good quality as well. Like little head pets. She currently sits on my riser that I've got from my desk.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as blank in conversations as you explore your memories. Using Cognition Chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Oh, right. Asta mentioned another name.
Huh, okay. Arlen?
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
Well, don't lie to me then.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About blank?
How did you know?
Just as I thought, I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
Okay.
Danger.
Okay, right, so...
My memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
Right, let's explore the Asta troubles. Recall the conversation.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind.
Mm-hmm. Using Cognition Chasm might help you restore your hazy memories. So, it's gotta be this one, because obviously it's the only one we got. You recall more missing
How's
memories.
it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress yet.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead.
Hmm.
See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I heard you're in a bit of trouble.
Just business as usual. Nothing to worry about.
Bullshit.
After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion.
Mm-hmm.
Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Right. Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished.
It's a ghost.
People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret.
Makes sense.
However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already?
Yeah, but I'm getting no luck with it.
Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight.
Right. That's helpful.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Okay. Some researchers have been questioning the management. Okay, things are settled. Ah, right. Okay, so that's just about the researchers being a bit all over the place.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Step. It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
Ah.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
Okay, so it wasn't them. Obviously, Hinkle's over there. Is it this lady over here? Nope. Gotta be this. Maybe. Maybe?
Say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can?
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
Someone seems sus about this conversation.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up. Time to carefully recall my memories again.
Find their insight researcher who is talking to themselves.
Tell you something? Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Seriously?
Shh, why are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know how to react to most of these conversations. Person's talking to himself. Here? No, it's not even an option. Maybe here?
It's been so long and there's still no response.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? I don't believe it. They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Okay, that's not them. Oh, it's in another fucking memory. That would be why.
The person should be from the Department of Insight.
I'm a twat.
I need to remember who it is.
Explore the related memory, Herta's assignment.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Gotta be these guys over here then, right?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. Just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good.
Hey, you what? What's going on here?
The account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table. But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words.
Hmm.
Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Yeah, probably. Restore the muddled memory, trust my own memory. Okay.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Oh, right. So it's a girl. Okay, right.
What did Emily say?
Let's go find out. Mommy sent me a text. Hi, Mimsy, it's me. Even though I am not with you, I know you've done a number of missions recently. I want to hear your thoughts. How do you feel after completing those missions? I feel empty because I haven't got you with me. I feel empty. I can't remember anything. So that's how you are now. That's a shame. I can't help much in that regard. After all, I'm still the same old me. I know. Yeah, you know that already. No changes at all. Ugh, I accidentally stained my coat. Mission's over though, so I have time to clean it. Until next time. Until next time. Woo! Mommy, Kafka. Okay, right, so just to give you a bit of a heads up, guys, after I come, sorry for the weird cut, I was feeling really, really ill. Like, I went to the bathroom and I ended up chugging up my guts, which, not fun. So I decided to take the night off from recording and, you know, just kind of settle. I am now better, which is amazing. Don't ask me what that whole issue was. I genuinely have no fucking clue. But if you give me un momento, we are going to return back to our regularly scheduled program. And let's see if we can work out this memory thing, because, interesting. Right, here we are. So I need to recall the conversation now with this lady called Emily.
Say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
It does look a bit more realistic.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence.
Oh, really?
Though I confess
I'm gonna put on my bullshit glasses for this.
The shining star of the Department of Insight.
I got no
Sure.
I got no insight
Can I help you
whatsoever.
with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print?
Put on my
I'm not
bullshit
getting any
glasses.
younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
Oh, she's getting old, woman. She can't help it. Sorry, if I can interrupt.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Just tie my hair up in a ponytail and I would look like a fucking secretary.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department
Don't ask
of
what's
Insight.
going on with this, by the way, with the background. It's being wonky. I think it's because I'm wearing a black top.
However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that.
Hmm.
Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you.
Bruh.
The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
We're not taking sides, you're just giving me a helping hand.
The species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Mm-hmm.
The disappearances Asta mentioned are likely related to Arlen's investigations too.
Yeah. Okay. A curio without a body but is alive. I've heard of such a species. Okie dokie. So we've...
Now I should be able to tie everything together.
Oh, thank
The
Christ.
Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
So let's go back to the part with Arlen's investigation. I feel like it's going to be something like really silly or like
Asked the
basic.
Department of Ecology head?
9. She said, oh yeah, we have. She said it might be a Wubbaboo.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
Don't ask me, man. I'm just a messenger. I also heard something like that also exists in the blank.
What did I say?
Using Cognation Chasm, so we're going to use the Cienjo Alliance.
She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the Cienjo Alliance.
That's right! They're called Heliobi. I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form.
Ah, okay. Right, on the topic of Heliobi, by the way, I'm a bit torn on what to do, because with Penacoli coming up so soon, I was hoping to basically catch up with all the previous content, but because of, you know, my own, like, time frames and stuff like that, I've not been able to do it. So, hold on, guys, I'm going to fix this problem, because this is really bugging me. I'm going to change top and see if that helps, so give me a minute. Oh, where did I put that bloody top? I know I have it here somewhere. And bazunga, just like that, it is fixed. Okay, beautiful. Still kind of there, but I will get this fixed because that's genuinely bugging the shite out of me. So, and I'm going to move myself a little bit more in the corner here just so you guys can still see me, but you can still see the gameplay. But yeah, as I was saying, so I haven't actually been able to go back and finish all the other events yet. So, like the one with the Foxians, with Whoa. I've not been able to go back to the one with Topaz and Nummy. So, I don't know what to do. Like, are you guys interested in that? Because I can either go off and play it basically in my own time, which does mean you guys are not going to get videos on it, or I can record it, but it will be after Panacoli. So, let me know. I'm going to put a poll up about it. And if you guys can help me out with that, I'd appreciate it.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying.
Right.
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Okay. So we now have an energy life form. Beautiful. And let's speak to Arlen.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth.
Oh, and it's back again.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Okay, hopefully that should get the thing to go away. About blank.
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more.
Mm-hmm.
It's related to the thing I forgot.
Using the chasm, so we're gonna now talk about the researchers' disappearances. There we go.
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
Because you a bitch about the researchers' disappearances.
How did you know?
Because I'm intelligent.
I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Mm-hmm. Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance.
Oh, shit.
There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred. That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire. When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this.
Okay.
The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
Well, that's not healthy. I mean, I'm 95% sure if there's spontaneous combustion, people are probably dead.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That is most likely the truth.
Right.
Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case. I
Okie
need to go
dokie.
over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
This is cool, though. I like this concept. Herta!
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
It's a type of curio,
Send me
okay.
a signal when you see traces of it.
And bleh.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Okay, energy life form, maybe? There you
Let
go.
me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body.
That's spooky. Don't like that,
Send me a
guys.
signal when you see traces of it.
Okay. Energy life form?
That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
And then we obviously went, and that was it. Herta assigned me to find a certain lost curio, which is a kind of energy life form related to the Genius Society. It seems I may need Asta's help. I found Asta, but she didn't seem to know much about it either. Fortunately, Hickle of the Department of Ecology and Emily of the Department of Insight are nearby, which is more or less a clue. Inko is troubled by the confidence crisis within the space station, and Asta must be under considerable pressure. We had a brief chat, and she speculated that what Herta is looking for might be wubbaboos, but this conclusion may be inaccurate. In the end, Hinkle suggested that I look for Adler. Apparently, he is the person who knows the most about curios in the Department of Ecology. In addition to Hickle from the Department of Ecology, I also asked Emily from the Department of Insight for clues about the missing curio. She told me that apparently there are similar life forms in the Xianzhou Alliance. The issue of the confidence crisis Hinkle mentioned concerned me a little. Asta and I chatted about this topic, and I unexpectedly learned that there had been a series of researcher disappearances on the space station recently. I ran into Arlen on my way to find Adler. He seemed to be looking for Adler too, so I decided to go with him. Adler was saved by us when he was attacked. I explained what my intentions were, and he said that the wubbaboos suspected by Hinkle of the Department of Ecology and the Heliobus that Emily of the Department of Insight heard about were both energy life forms, which gave him some kind of revelation. Arlen was secretly investigating something. After saving Adler, I tried to get to the bottom of things, but he seemed to be hiding something. I did some poking around, and sure enough, he was investigating the disappeared researchers that Asta mentioned before. With Adler's help, he discovered that every disappearance was accompanied by an instance of spontaneous human combustion. Herta assigned me to investigate energy life forms similar to what bulls and heliobi. The spontaneous human combustion occurring among the researchers is also a thorny problem, but Adler already seemed to have a bold conjecture. His intuition was very accurate, and it seemed that he was looking forward to something. Beautiful. Okay, so we now know what happened. Now we've got to explain that to Ratio. Shit. There you go.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale.
Thank you.
You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are.
Okay, right now my phone's on silent, guys.
So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Excuse me? Asta?
A second-hand account. She wasn't at the scene. Hearsay hardly counts as compelling evidence, now does it?
Oh, Christ.
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Yeah?
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate her story.
I don't like him.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Thank you.
Apologies. It's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If she is truly innocent, she can clear her name with answers.
Beautiful, I'm not being interrogated. There we go.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Correct.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
I doubt Herta is interested in the curio itself.
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted and the Herta's collection.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
I didn't realize there was going to be voice lines in this.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing.
I'm gonna pretend I know what I'm doing, people.
However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Thanks, mate.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
Because we are. Because Ratio is a degrading dad.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
No, she didn't, because she mentioned it in passing.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners?
This bitch?
Based on your story and the assignment, Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio?
There we go.
It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Yes, she says at the bottom, that's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
There you go.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
Why does he not even, like, sound that, like, happy that we're solving the riddle?
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yep, correct.
However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
No.
So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
The morale and safety of the researchers.
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story?
Okay.
Are you full of fanciful fiction?
Confidence.
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation.
There we go.
After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
Indeed.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
Correct.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
What makes you say that?
Not the act. You're perfectly aware of the point I'm making.
Does the bitch think I'm actually smart? Right, okay, hold on.
Clearly, though, it bears no connection.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
This one.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator. We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that. But then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
This bitch!
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
Yeah.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
Good job, Mimsy. Questioning ends. Beautiful.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. She's here, she's here, she's here. Who? The big shot. What?
Harrider News Flash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
Huh?
News has finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses.
The fuck?
Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
That's Duke Inferno.
Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds. Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Shit.
This is...
A declaration of war. And an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains. And the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
Oh, Ratio, shut up.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a
Fatora?
world long since destroyed.
Oh.
His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
Ha! Pussy, I got a look on him within an hour into the game.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase.
Shit.
The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
That makes no sense.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion, the uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
With Kafka, the
Japella
others already done
Palace
that.
crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence?
No.
Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that, video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames.
Ugh.
Nothing but flames.
Well, that's not a good...
The
That's not good.
destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here.
Oh, Christ.
You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Why? Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Okay. Shit. Right, let's get Arlen's assistance. Oh! Hold on, before we do that, I gotta get this boy. Hold on. And we need help, mate.
Not good. This is serious.
Yeah.
The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd.
Little Peppy.
The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay, Ratio, do I need to be a dick?
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people.
Good question. Why does Dr. Ratio have better muscles than Ito? What do you have in mind?
I don't know. That depends on your friend.
Bruh. Oh, Pamela. It's been a while. As usual, one pick of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quip pro quo. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you. 20% interest for every 5 trades. You give me 1 more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled. Go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward the missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been a hot topic and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management too? Ah. Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just doesn't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same for people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. You flatter me, but I'll remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Interesting.
What else do you need me to do?
Cry.
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
Oh.
He disappeared too.
And that's why we never got an answer back from him. What happened?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been a few system hours, and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
How many departments is
Either
in the
way,
space station?
You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least.
Mm-hmm.
If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
Yeah, probably.
True. The key words that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence?
No.
We need to investigate this.
Oh, we're texting Donhong. I need your help. What is it? Do you know the Duke Inferno Infret from the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station is in trouble. The space station's met with some trouble and it has something to do with him. Arno will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You should be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Okie dokie. Right, okay. Now I've got to speak to this Ren Schilling, which is this girl.